And well, we've made it to Friday, folks, and a good Friday to you. My name is Jewel, and this is the Weather Channel of J7409. Okay, folks, take a deep breath, let it out slow, and relax. Yes, we do have some volatile weather coming up, not only in the form of a tornado and thunderstorm and high wind outbreak, but snow. But first, let's get to the severe weather with the high winds, the high thunderstorm, severe thunderstorm outbreak, and tornado outbreak. Now, as you can see on the map over here, we do have a big swath of the country. It extends from Texas to Alabama in the south to areas a little further north, such as Wisconsin and Michigan. This is for the severe thunderstorms, very high winds, and tornado outbreak. Okay? Now, most of the models right now are saying this is going to be a very big likelihood of widespread damaging winds from this storm. Remember, yesterday I said possible derecho. That still could happen. The chances may have come down just a little. But folks, I'm just telling you, these winds are going to blow and blow. And there's going to be a lot of tornadoes. Several tornadoes are likely to be on the ground. Yes, they're likely to be on the ground. One report I have seen, I'm not saying this is what's going to happen, but I have seen one report looking like there could be as many as 10 to 12 tornadoes before tomorrow morning in places. So please, be prepared for this. These storms, though, they should move at a fast pace. And I'm thinking some of these winds, I don't think the National Weather Service is doing them justice. I mean, they could be 70, 80 mile per hour winds. Some of them may reach 100 miles per hour. Okay? And these severe storms right now are looking like from Memphis to Chicago. Anywhere in these areas that you see right up in here. Severe thunderstorms. Now, they're going to move fast, like I told you, between 40 and 60 miles per hour. And what does that mean? You're not going to have a lot of time to take shelter. You're going to have to book if you have a tornado in your area. Okay? It's looking like the high risk, once again, parts of eastern Iowa, southwestern Wisconsin, portions of northern Arkansas, and western Tennessee. Now, we'll come over to where the tornadoes should be. You see, I told you all the way down in here. Look, anywhere you see these black lines, I've told you many times, significant chance of some of these storms turning into tornadoes. And you can see right here for northeastern Mississippi, portions of Arkansas, western Tennessee, moving right on up. You're in the red, and you're significant. The yellow's significant too. It all depends on how fast these systems move, because we do have a low that's pushing this way with the cold that's going to bring all the bad snow I'm going to talk about in a few moments. Plus, we have one coming down from Canada, and that's going to set up a linear line right over in this area. That's what's going to make this so very severe. And the winds, I'm just telling you, some of these winds could reach 100 miles per hour. Now, I'm not saying they're going to. National Weather Service is trying to play it down just a little bit, I think. And I hope and pray it's not 100 mile per hour winds that you guys get. But up, especially in Ohio, Illinois, this area, maybe a little bit of northeastern Missouri, you are up high. Now, everywhere else, I'm expecting at least 50, 60 to 80 mile per hour winds, especially down in this area here and around here. And it's going to be very windy in the other outlining areas also. Now, when we look at the chance of hail for today, no hail down south, but from Missouri, Illinois, moving up to some of Wisconsin, Iowa, especially Illinois, northeastern Missouri, and Iowa, you're at a 30% chance of hail. Now, I'm just saying, folks, all of these storms, some of these tornadoes are going to be long tracking. They're going to move a great distance where some of these pop up on the ground. So please have a safe place. Please have it now. Now we'll hop over to tomorrow. What's going to happen tomorrow? Well, we do have strong thunderstorms that could develop and organize east of the Great Lakes into the Hudson Valley and northern mid-Atlantic. Biggest risk is going to be wind damage, I think, at this time. And yes, eastern North Carolina to the Piedmont, South Carolina, the coastal areas all over to your Piedmont, Georgia, southern areas to the mid-latitudes, and the Florida Panhandle, and also southeastern Alabama. You be aware of this too. I think the greatest thing's going to happen is wind, but we're going to have some rain. And for eastern North Carolina, we could have a severe weather day outlook tomorrow. Now, so far as tornadoes, nothing for us tomorrow, anywhere at all on the lower 48. I said hail. Yes, I think probably if we have some thunderstorms with the way everything's setting up right now, eastern North Carolina, we could have some hail, maybe 1 inch hail. And you see over in areas up here, as we go over to Pennsylvania and New York, your hail chances are going to increase all the way to Long Island, up to Massachusetts. You can see right here, these storms coming through could have a chance of hail. Will it end there? Right here. Here's another hail outlook. I'm sorry, I had the wrong map, folks. Let me go back right quick. This is for the wind. This is for the wind, and this is for the hail. And yes, we are going to have some very good wind blowing up all around these areas, so please be aware of that. And here we have the hail outlook again, as you can see, from portions of Virginia all the way down to Florida. Will it end? Will it end? Well, coming up, we'll get a break over the weekend, but by April the 4th, this coming Tuesday, looking like another severe outbreak is going to be happening right in here, covering just about the very same areas as it did before. And yes, we've got snow. We've got snow. We got to talk about the snow because this is no joke either, folks. Let me tell you what. This is the storm system that's going to bring all of the severe tornado outbreaks for areas today. Now, it looks like it's going to be unfolding. As you see, this low's right here and right here. Remember how I've been telling you? They're going to kind of come together and make a linear section down this way. Okay? That's what's going to cause the severe weather in this area here. But it's going to be beginning to unfold today in the Dakotas, and then it's going to expand east again through Minnesota, northern Wisconsin, and northern Michigan tonight into Saturday morning. Now, as this cold air is going to move in, it is with this round that strong winds will begin to blow around the snow. Now, that's going to reduce the visibility, and that's going to be threatening of all types of travel. Now, There is going to be some blowing and drifting snow along with the dangerous travel conditions during the second half of this storm. These conditions will even linger for a time shortly after the storm exits because of low temperatures and strong winds. Now, it's looking like when all's said and done, we got a large area of the northern plains and the upper Midwest. That's going to measure at least a few inches of snow. Smaller zones mainly in South Dakota and western Minnesota and from northern Wisconsin into Michigan's Upper Peninsula will tally at least a half a foot. Now, looking like the highest amounts are expected to occur in the Upper Peninsula, where amounts over a foot. That's right, it's going to be common. So please, please, please be aware. And I mean, you could have a risk for blizzard conditions popping up. Looking like on a narrow corridor of the storm, some large population centers as well as travel interstate highways. The cities where travel can be difficult for a time includes Aberdeen, South Dakota, the Twin Cities of Minneapolis and St. Paul, Wisconsin, Marquette, Michigan. Some of the highways looking like that's going to be impacted right now could be Interstates 29, 35, 39, 75, 90, and 94. And I hate to tell you folks, but it's not going to end. That's right, we got another storm system coming in for next week. You can see right in these areas here, looking like it's going to be another dose of some heavy snow and very strong winds next week. And this next storm, folks, could end up being even stronger than the one that's going on this week. Okay? And blizzard conditions to the Dakotas and northern Minnesota also will be possible. Hadn't happened yet. This is coming up early next week. So please be aware and stay safe. I want to remind everyone, this is the wind again for today, this evening through tonight. All of this high wind, whether it be in gust or whether it be steady, it's causing flooding problems. I've seen some places the Mississippi River may flood, okay? Like, it hasn't even got that close to me yet, and I'm beginning to see my water get even higher than it has been. As a matter of fact, my next door neighbor called me late yesterday afternoon and says, "What's going on with the water? Look at that big pile of water out there." I said, "There's a storm coming." So I don't think I'll flood. Who knows? I may. I haven't got any watches or warnings up yet. I'll get them up as soon as I can. I have to renew my driver's license this morning, so I'll be back just as soon as I can. Folks, if you live in any of these areas, every little ditch, creek, pond, river, whatever, it's going to fill up, okay? More than likely, unless something changes big time. So be aware of the flooding if you have to be out and about. Please don't try to drive through any place where water's on the road, okay? Please, please don't do that. Thanks for everything you do for me, folks. Please consider subscribing. Click the J7409 Weather Ensemble in the bottom right-hand corner. Click that bell, and when you click that bell, make sure you check off all to get all of my latest weather videos. Tracking these systems is kind of like tracking a hurricane, folks, and I hadn't let you down on that. So please bear with me. The weather is volatile. It's changing very fast and very rapid these days, and it's hard to keep up with a lot of this stuff. I'm giving you the best information to my knowledge that I am aware of. Have a good day, a safe day, and a blessed day. And please don't forget to share this information, very important information, with your family, your friends, and on your social media. Have a good day and a blessed day, and the best kind of day that you can have. I love you all so much, and much peace, love, and kindness to each of you. Thank you for watching.